Great Lakes Shakespeare Festival, Cleveland, Ohio. This poster, drawn by Paul Bullman from photographs of the original cast, provides a remarkable record of the production and its numerous characters. The Nickleby family is shown in the center. Nicholas, played by David Purdom, Kate Nickleby, Maggie Thatcher, Mrs. Nickleby, Sarah Woods, and Smike, played by William Humans. Andy's portrait made it into the group as well, with a full beard and dark eyebrows towards the upper left. The Guthrie Theater, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Mimi joined Andy at the second half of the 1985-86 season and was hired to stage manage this production of Tom Stoppard's On the Razzle, starring John Towie and Lynn Chausaw. Brooklyn Academy of Music, Brooklyn, New York. After deciding to return to New York following their season at the Guthrie Theater, Andy began his wonderfully rewarding association with BAM in 1986. He had met the Flying Karamazov brothers and their stage manager Peter Dansky when they performed at the Guthrie. So when they were booked to mount a production of Stravinsky's L'Histoire du Soldat at BAM, he was hired to team with Peter as stage managers on that show, directed by Robert Woodruff. This was one of many memorable productions at BAM. Given Andy's familiarity with BAM, he was asked to serve as production manager for Comet Messenger Siegfried, an avant-garde import from Japan by the company known as Umeno Yuminsha. Written and directed by Hideki Noda, the show appeared as part of the first New York International Festival of the Arts in 1988. A few years later, while in Tokyo on tour with Peter Brook's production of The Cherry Orchard, Andy was invited to a dinner reunion with the Umeno Yuminsha Company, where he was surprised to find himself as the guest of honor. Radio City Music Hall, New York, New York. Mimi and Andy's decades-long association with Radio City Productions provided for countless remarkable and truly life-altering experiences. Night of 100 Stars 2 was among them. Andy and Mimi had not been there for the first one, but the second one was even bigger. Produced by Alexander Cohen, it was a fundraiser for the Actors Fund and a spectacular event, as you can see if you zoom in on the many performers' signatures. Mimi was pregnant with our son Ben at the time, and her baby belly received a blessing from Muhammad Ali. She was also serenaded in the stage-left elevator by Placido Domingo, inspired by her name, Mimi, made famous as the heroine in Puccini's opera La Bohème. More from Radio City Music Hall, where there was a lot of scenery and many costumes in their collection by the artist and designer Roman de Tirtov, better known by his pseudonym Erte. The Easter Extravaganza was directed and choreographed by Scott Salmon and designed by Eduardo Sicanco. The show's opening scene was titled The Glory of Easter, featuring 36 Rockettes costumed as nuns. And for the grand finale, this spectacular utilized the Erte designs. The Rockettes descended his rainbow stairway to paradise onto the passerelle, modeling the beautiful dresses depicted in this poster. When Actors Equity Association required BAM to hire an American stage manager for Peter Brooks's international company performing the Mahabharata, Andy was fortunate to be chosen for the job. This epic production, a marathon 8.5 hours long, moved into the BAM Majestic Theater, now the Harvey Theater, on Fulton Street in Brooklyn, newly renovated to provide a constructivist environment similar to Brooks's Théâtre des Bouffes du Nord in Paris. Working on this show was another once-in-a-lifetime experience. In 1988, Peter Brook remounted his production of Chekhov's The Cherry Orchard at the BAM Majestic Theater with an international all-star cast. Bob Bennett was the production stage manager, and Andy was his first assistant. After a well-received run in Brooklyn, the production toured the Soviet Union and Japan. This was the poster for the show during its residence at Tokyo's Ginza Seizon Theater. The Théâtre des Bouffes du Nord, located in Paris's 10th arrondissement, was the home of Peter Brooks's International Center for Theater Research. It's where he first directed The Cherry Orchard, along with many of his other great productions. This cross-section drawing of the theater is signed by Peter Brook and the company's technical director, Jean-Guy Lecotte. Apple Fig Productions, LLC. The corporate name is derived from Mimi's last name, Apfel, apple in German, and the Fag of Andy's last name, Fagin, which sounds like fig in some language. The apple and fig paintings hang at the entrance to our office.